everyone, what's up and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's absolutely crucial for your financial well-being, your credit score. Now you might be thinking, Graham, why should I even care about my credit score? Well, let me tell you, a good credit score is your golden ticket to unlocking the best interest rates on loans, snagging amazing credit card rewards, and even renting an apartment without a hitch. A bad credit score? That's like getting stuck with a flat tire on the road to financial freedom. But don't worry, I've got your back. In this video, I'm sharing my top tips to boost your credit score quickly and effectively. So, buckle up, hit that like button, and let's get started. First things first, you absolutely need to check your credit report on a regular basis. It's a crucial step in maintaining your financial health. Think of it like checking your bank statements. You want to make sure everything is accurate and there are no surprises. Just as you wouldn't ignore your bank account, you shouldn't ignore your credit report. You know, I've seen it happen time and time again. People get hit with unexpected dips in their credit score because of errors on their report. These errors can be costly and stressful. It could be anything: a misspelled name, an incorrect address, or even accounts that don't even belong to you. These mistakes can have a significant impact on your credit score. That's why it's so important to stay on top of your credit report. Regularly reviewing it helps you catch and correct errors before they cause damage. You're entitled to a free credit report from each of the 3 major credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, every single year. This is a valuable resource that you should take full advantage of. That's right, every single year. It's a simple step that can make a big difference. Don't leave that on the table. Ignoring your credit report can lead to missed errors and potential financial issues. I recommend spacing them out and checking one every 4 months. This way, you can keep a close eye on your credit throughout the year. That way, you're constantly monitoring your credit and catching any errors early on. Early detection is key to maintaining a healthy credit score. And trust me, catching those errors early can save you a massive headache down the line. It's much easier to fix problems when they're fresh. It's much easier to dispute an error when it's fresh than trying to track it down months or even years later. The sooner you address it, the better. So, do yourself a favor and make checking your credit report a regular habit. Set reminders, mark your calendar, and stay proactive. It's one of the easiest and most effective ways to protect your credit score and your financial future. A little effort now can save you a lot of trouble later. Alright, let's talk about the golden rule of a good credit score. Paying your bills on time, every time. It's a simple concept, but it can have a profound impact on your financial health. This is hands down the single most important factor that influences your credit score. Your payment history accounts for a significant portion of your credit score calculation. Think about it. Your payment history shows lenders how responsible you are with credit. It's a reflection of your reliability and trustworthiness. If you're consistently paying your bills late or missing payments altogether, lenders are going to see you as a risky borrower. This can have long-term consequences on your financial opportunities. And trust me, they don't like risky borrowers. They prefer to lend to individuals who have a proven track record of making payments on time. That means you're going to get hit with higher interest rates, lower credit limits, and in some cases, you might not even get approved for credit at all. This can limit your financial flexibility and increase your costs. But here's the good news. paying your bills on time is completely within your control. You have the power to manage this aspect of your financial life effectively. Set up automatic payments, create calendar reminders, do whatever you need to do to make sure those payments are made on time, every single month. Consistency is key to maintaining a good credit score. Now, I know life happens, and sometimes unexpected expenses pop up. These can throw a wrench in your financial plans. But if you're struggling to make a payment, don't just ignore it. Ignoring the problem will only make it worse. Reach out to your lender and explain your situation. Open communication can often lead to solutions that you might not have considered. You might be surprised. Many lenders are willing to work with you and create a payment plan that fits your budget. Remember, communication is key. Taking proactive steps can help you stay on track and maintain a healthy credit score. Chapter 3. Reduce credit card balances. Now, let's talk about credit card balances and why managing them is crucial for your financial health. Specifically, how much of your available credit you're using, which is known as your credit utilization ratio. This is another major factor that affects your credit score, often more than you might realize. Ideally, you want to keep your credit utilization below 30% to maintain a healthy credit score. So, if you have a credit card with a $10,000 limit, you want to keep your balance below $3,000. Why is this important? Well, high credit utilization tells lenders that you're heavily reliant on credit, which can be a red flag for them. It might indicate that you're living beyond your means or struggling to manage your finances effectively. Now, I'm not saying you have to keep your balances at zero all the time. That's not always practical. In fact, using your credit cards responsibly and paying them off in full each month is a great way to build a positive credit history and improve your score. But if you're carrying high balances month after month, it's going to hurt your credit score significantly over time. So, make a plan to start chipping away at those balances. Create a budget that you can stick to, cut back on unnecessary expenses, and prioritize your spending. Consider strategies like the debt snowball method, where you pay off smaller debts first to build momentum, or the debt avalanche method, where you focus on paying off debts with the highest interest rates first to save money in the long run. Chapter 4. Keep old credit accounts open. This one might seem counterintuitive, but hear me out. Keeping old credit accounts open can actually benefit your credit score in the long run. Why? Because it shows lenders that you have a long and established credit history. The longer your credit history, the better. It demonstrates that you've been managing credit responsibly for an extended period. Now, I know it can be tempting to close old credit cards, especially if you're not using them anymore. But before you do, consider the impact it could have on your credit score. Closing an old account can shorten your credit history, which can potentially lower your score. Plus, it can also increase your credit utilization ratio if you're closing a card with a high credit limit. So, unless there's a compelling reason to close an old account, like an annual fee that you don't want to pay, it's generally a good idea to keep those accounts open. Just make sure you use them occasionally to keep them active. Even a small purchase every few months can prevent the issuer from closing the account due to inactivity. Chapter 5. Diversify your credit mix. Last but not least, let's talk about diversifying your credit mix. Having a good mix of credit accounts, such as credit cards, installment loans, and mortgages, can actually boost your credit score. Why? Because it shows lenders that you can handle different types of credit responsibly. Now, I'm not saying you need to go out and open a bunch of new accounts just to diversify your credit mix. In fact, Applying for too much credit in a short period can actually hurt your score. But if you're looking to improve your credit mix, consider the types of credit you already have and see if there are any gaps you can fill responsibly. For example, if you only have credit cards, you might consider getting an installment loan, like a personal loan or an auto loan, to add some diversity to your credit profile. Just make sure you can comfortably afford the monthly payments before taking on any new debt. Remember, the key is to diversify your credit mix responsibly and strategically. Outro, boost your credit score. Fast top tips. So there you have it. 5 powerful tips to boost your credit score and unlock a world of financial opportunities. Remember, building good credit takes time and effort, but the rewards are well worth it. By checking your credit report regularly, paying your bills on time, reducing your credit card balances, keeping old accounts open, and diversifying your credit mix, you'll be well on your way to a brighter financial future. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more awesome financial tips, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.